All right, everybody. How's everybody doing today, man? We're just 3 minutes early, but that's okay. Hopefully, everybody's doing quite well. It's another warm day. It's not quite as hot as it has been, but it's definitely warm. So here we are on that. It's hard to believe they're almost halfway through June already. Or you know it, summertime will be over with, and that big magical date that I've been waiting for all these years. I can retire at the end of the year. I'm so looking forward to it. And how'd y'all like them grapes at that video the other day, man? Good grief, man. I don't think I've ever seen that many grapes, up here, but that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Hopefully everybody's doing good out there. And I hear we've got a number of people down with various COVID type things, even locally. But it doesn't seem to be quite as bad as it was. It's more of a sniffles and a sore throats and that kind of stuff, and you get to stay home for a few days. But for some people, it's not so easy. But that's okay. Got one more work day this week, and then after that, I have about another 4 days off. Todd's outside again. All right, Triple Threat Firearms at Facebook user. Hello, Facebook user. I'm not sure who you are, so give me some initials or a clue as to who you might be. Our Okie Homestead's in the house. All right, man. Good to see everybody jumping up in here and stuff. And 217 critters. Okay, man. All right. Yeah, well, hopefully everybody's doing good. Rygar is in there. All right. All right, brother. So Al is in the house. All right. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully everybody checked out Al's most recent video. My back step. That was cute. I like it. Al, that was awesome, man. I appreciate that so much, man. Yeah, it's kind of unusual watching your own self as part of a video, but that is cool. I like that. I really did. Yeah, but it's hot here today, but it's not as bad as it was. So John Anderson, he says, "Hi, Dave Hamilton here. John's wife. Pleasure to meet you. Yes, well, nice to meet you too, man. It sure is. All right." And as always, feel free to share your links and all that kind of good stuff. And anybody wants to come up here live, I will share that link and I will put it up here. And we'll get you up there on the screen for however long you want to stay. You want to stay for a little while, or you want to stay for a few minutes. That's entirely up to you. It's a good way to get used to doing these lives if you're so inclined. So there you go, Rygar. Share that link. And that's cool, man. I appreciate that so much, man. Well, I believe Al's getting ready to come up in here. Al, how are you, man?
I'm doing better. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Yeah.
No, I had to jump on.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you would, and you always make it a little bit easier on me when you're here. So, yeah.
It's always great to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you here, man. So, got rid of that funky bug?
Not quite. I was doing some work out here today and cutting up a little bit of wood, and I had to stop doing everything and sit down.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah, we've had it pop up locally here too. Also, a few people I know have caught it, and it's been very. I guess it really depends upon how it hits each individual and how your health is. Because I know some people it's like not much more than a achoo, and it's done, and then other people it's like it's a life and death fight. And yeah. But yeah, I'm glad to see you, and I see somebody here that I think that came over from your channel over to mine, John Anderson.
Yeah. I've had a few people actually that I've given your link to.
Oh, okay.
That should have popped over.
Right.
Oh God, Craig should be on there. Craig, if not.
Right. Okay.
I think John is another one. I'm after giving it out to a few people, so I'm not sure exactly who.
Actually, I believe who's up here right now is John's wife, Hamilton.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. I was talking to her by way of a post a little while ago. So, Gather Together Homestead is here. All right, man. Paul Goes Outdoors. All right. Feel free to share your links. Anybody wants to come on up here, just come on up. Tell us what you got going on.
Hamilton says, yeah, it says it's good to chat with you in person. It is good to chat in person. It's quite different than just watching somebody do stuff all the time.
It is, absolutely. I agree. Expeditionary Johnny's in the house. RV Life of K&D. Senior Firewood Homestead Larry's in the house. And he says, hello, Dave and Al. All right, man. Hey, I ordered one of them little teapots. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, man. I've been wanting to get one of those.
Did you? I got this actually in a kit.
Cool. Yeah.
There was a big boiler pot, a frying pan, the kettle. There was 4 plates, 4 cups. It's in one of my other videos.
Okay, I'll check it out.
But
everything I had was either too big or too small, and I kept seeing you mess with that, and I said, you know what? That's it. That's the ticket. You know, yeah. Just and it gets hot quick.
It does. It heats up really fast. That's one of the best things about it. I can put this thing on my little twig stove,
right,
and boil myself up a nice cup of tea or a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Or you got one of those big old pans. It takes. The stick stoves will do it, but it takes a long time for it to boil up. Man. But,
now it depends on what you put in them too, because a lot of people just use little twigs.
Right.
But if you take like a block of wood and you cut it down, they last a lot longer. Cut this probably 2 inches long and split it down in little tiny splits and use that in my stove.
Right. All right.
And it lasts much longer.
Ashley Ratliff is in the house. Let's see here. Did we miss anybody so far? I'll tell you what, there's 17 people in here, and that's awesome. It really is, man. It's very cool. And so, what you got planned for the rest of the day, Al? Or I guess it's almost nighttime, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is currently 6:30 now. So
right. Yeah.
I'm just gonna make myself a little something to eat. Of course, can't be my back step without having something to eat.
That's right. It wouldn't be Dave Collier Camp if we weren't eating something either. So.
Yeah, and just hang out with you guys.
Cool. Outstanding. Jan and Bruce said, hi, Dave. Finally got electricity last, so we have air. I bet that's a relief, man. Because there aren't too many places in the United States that aren't hot as all get out right now. I mean, it's just got horrible. And I think my nephew Tim was saying they live north of Dallas, Texas. And what did he say the other day? It was either 105 or 113 Fahrenheit. I know. I mean, it's just like, and the other day it was like 96 here. And you just went outside for a few minutes and you say, that's it. I'm done, man.
You squeeze me sitting here like this. Have a guess at what the current temperature is here.
Yeah. I would have guessed 45 maybe Fahrenheit.
You're right on the money.
Right on the
money. 45 degrees here today.
That's cool, man. Yeah.
So,
Chris W. Outdoors in the house. I know Chris said that he was coming up today. Oh, Ellie says it's 115. Oh, my goodness. That's got to be like Arizona or Texas, one of the two.
That's hot.
Yeah. Nikki St. Laurent is in the house. Hello, Nikki. Good to see you, as always. Like I said, feel free to share your links, man, because you're liable to see somebody in here that you have not had the opportunity to meet and stuff. And I was hoping that my buddy Jesse Still would come up. He sent me a sticker, and I was hoping he'd come up, and I was going to wait until, he popped up to unveil his sticker. So, look.
I got a couple of stickers here, too, from the mail. One you've already done. Excuse me.
Oh, no problem. Yeah.
One you've already done from someone recently. Jack from Outlaw Camper. He sent me a letter.
Yeah.
I saw you head up, so I'm assuming it's the same stickers that he sent me. He usually does.
Yeah, it is.
I've also got another one from Mark Kratz.
Feel free to share it, man. Yeah.
I'm horrible with the names. Mark Kratz. Kratz. Kratz.
Yeah, Mark from Texas.
Yes. Yeah. He actually started following me from watching your live streams.
I believe so. I believe that's where y'all did meet. Absolutely.
That's
Chicken
where we met.
Is in the house. Who else is in here? Raging Weather is in the house. But I believe these meet and greets are exactly what they are, man. It lets everybody kind of link up, and then you kind of work your own little circles around them, and so.
Yep, but we keep coming back to you, Dave.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're like, I don't know, about 10 away from 1K, man. Something like that.
You are pretty, yeah, you're 10 or 11, I think, away.
Yeah. At one point in time, we were up like 3, and then 3 dropped off. Then a couple more came back. And you know how YouTube does, you know.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
I went up to like 210. Now I'm back down to 2.5.
Right.
And it's just steady up and down, up and down.
Yeah, and then 3 weeks from now, you'll just steadily go up, you know. And,
yeah, every other day, one will come on and it'll just stay there.
Right. Stealth Freedom is in the house, man. Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's good. Hope you're all feeling better. Al, he said he hopes you feel better.
Thanks, Stealth Freedom.
All right, Raging Weather says, I can't hop on with you guys today because I'm doing severe weather coverage with my buddy. Absolutely, Raging Weather. That is, you keep them all informed, man. Dang,
if I can for a minute, Dave, Stealth Freedom, if I'm not mistaken, he's small on his subscriptions right now, but he's putting out some really good videos.
Is he? All right, man. Well,
I'd encourage people to go and check out his channel. I really would.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, Al, letting us know about that. Stealth Freedom, you can come up on Dave Call Your Camping. It's got a bunch of connections to a bunch of larger channels, way larger than mine. It's another way to get some interaction. Anybody that wants to come up here and hang around with us on the screen for a few minutes. But Stealth, for everybody, if you have not had the opportunity to meet Stealth Freedom, if we could get Stealth Freedom and put his link up, and might make it easier for everybody to get to you. Water to Field. Oh, what's up, man? Good to see you. All right, man.
What I find really funny is I go and I'm looking at some of these channels that are subscribing to me, and they've got like thousands of viewers, and I'm here trying to get up to 250. It's funny.
But you'll get there, you know. And,
I know I will. It all takes time.
It all takes time. It absolutely. And you got to invest in that time. It's.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I just find it funny. That's all. I'm like looking at these guys, and it's like this guy has a lot of viewers, and he's watching me.
Yeah, I had a couple come on the other day, man, and that when I checked them out, they were at like 13.2K, and I'm like, what do you want with me? Yeah, but I'm happy to see anybody. I don't care whether you got 25 subs or 15.3. I'm glad to see all of you here, man. Because
me too.
Yeah, me too. Because when we do these meet and greets, whether it's here on my channel or somebody else's, it enables everybody to get to know a lot more people and stuff. So, all right, let's see who else has come in here, snuck in here that I have not seen yet. But Stealth Freedom, like I said, don't forget to put up your channel. And John Anderson, I don't have a channel. It's hard to create one.
It's hard to get into it.
It is. You got to think about a name and all that kind of stuff and what it is that you want to do, you know. And you want to be a cooking channel, camping channel, or a channel of all channels, you know. You just will. And you know, I've met a few people that they started out their channels and they were going to be, say, a camping channel. Well, then they realized, well, I can't camp all the time. So what if I become an all-purpose channel? And they literally take you through their daily life.
Yep.
You know, those channels do quite well. They really do, because, I mean, here it's 90 degrees, and obviously I'm not going to be sitting in a hot tent with the stove running, you know, so.
No,
I don't think so, but, yeah. Our Okie Homestead says it depends what you want to do with it, John Anderson. And that's true. Just like we're saying, it's all where you want to go. If you want to be like, take us through your garden, or if your passion is cooking, you want to take us into the kitchen or the grill or wherever you want to go, man. So
you can do whatever you want.
Absolutely.
Really
yeah. And if you pursue it, you'll find that niche. And you'll find
the best way that I could say for anybody doing a channel like this, like what I started doing, if I wasn't sharing this, I'd be out doing it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, but I appreciate everybody that's watching me, and I'm trying to get my subscriber count up. Yes, but regardless of how many subscribers I have, I'd still be out doing this. And that's one of the things about having a channel where you can just share what you enjoy and like to do.
I agree with you there, because I'm with you, Al. Even if this didn't exist, we're going to still be out there messing with the cast iron or something, you know. And,
Yep.
And let's see, Cat in the North is in the house. Drunken Chef BBQ is in the house. All right, Squirrely Acres Where Nuts Come Together is in the house, man. John Anderson says, I do bushcraft, homesteading, and I have a goat that hangs out with chickens, etc. Always building for. Well, John, I'd say that is.
I videotape every bit of that and put it up.
Yeah, exactly. And think of a name if you want to be, Stealth Freedom Canada, you know, or wherever you're from, you know, just
John Outdoors.
Yeah, just all sorts of things, you know.
Well, you see the name of my channel. It says Al Chafe, My Back Step. Originally, what I had wanted to do was my original channel name was going to be The Great Outdoors.
Right.
But too many people were confusing it with the movie John Goodman, The Great Outdoors. So I said, no, okay. I went with My Back Step.
Right.
Because I was on my back step, and there's reasons behind that I says I could use all that. But the reason that Al Chafe is stuck in front of it, because my original YouTube channel was just Al Chafe.
Gotcha.
And not until I hit 100 subscribers could I actually change the name to Al Chafe, My Back Step. Gotcha. And it wouldn't let me take off the Al Chafe. So I said, whatever.
Yeah. Well, see, I sort of
now everybody knows me as Al Chafe's My Back Step. And that, you know.
When I started it, I thought about, do I want one of those names like you hear like professional wrestlers use, the Bear in the Woods or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it was my wife says, why don't you just be yourself?
Yeah.
Dave Collier Camping was born, you know? So, you know. Let's see who else has jumped up. Heidi's here and there is in the house. See, John says, not John. This is Hammy. Haha. I'm the one out all the time. And like Ellie Mae Clampett. Well, Hammy, I'd say you got a formula for success. I mean, a lot of people like building forts in the woods and home. You know.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but Outlaw Campers, who told you to change it after you hit 100? It was him who let me know about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Outlaw.
While he's here now and watching and paying attention, I'm going to open his letter.
Sounds good. Do it. The stage is yours, Al.
So let's see what we got. Oh, he sent me a note. Got me some stickers to enjoy. That's great. Let's get to it. Oh, nice.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That is so good, man.
Jack from Outlaw Camper. Jack, you should jump up here and join us for a little while. That would be
absolutely, man. Come on.
That would be great.
Yeah. Well, the mailman sent me from my friend Jesse Still in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I know it's kind of hard to see because there it is.
That's a nice sticker.
Yeah, Combat Fishing Vet. Or the Combat Fishing Vet.
There's certainly a lot more work put into that one than it was into mine.
But I was hoping he would come up and, say something. But I realize a lot of people are still at work, and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is not good for everybody. And, but Nikki says it's 84, but feels like 90. It's about the same down here on the coast, Nikki. It is right at 84, 85 degrees, something like that. And the humidity is up, but the wind is blowing a little bit. Belt Loop 29 is in the house. My son, Bob Collier, is in the house, man. All right.
How's it going, Bob?
Yeah, man. Let's see if we can't throw that link up in here and see if we can't entice somebody to come on up. And
I got Mark's here now too.
You got what?
Mark's envelope here now too.
Sure, absolutely.
Do that while we're sitting here. He sent a postcard with his bike on it.
Right. Yeah, that's so cool, man. Yeah.
That is. I love that bike.
Yep.
And he sent me greetings from Texas. Pleasure to get to know you. A little bit of a thing there.
Yep.
And I got 2 each of these.
That's cool, man. Yeah, that's slick. Yep. You remember about 4 weeks ago, maybe 3 or 4, when Mark was up here on the live. You remember he was in here on the chat with us.
Yeah. Was I on that one? I think that's the one I just popped in for a few minutes, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah, because that particular night we had like 5 or 6 people come up, and they've been spending a few minutes and then go back out and stuff like that. But BC Jervis is in the house. That's cool, man. Let's see, who else have I missed? Okay. All right. Anybody else want to come up in here and tell us about your channels or upcoming lives you got coming on? Backwoods Boys Small Engines is in the house. All right. I'll tell you what, man, we got 22 people up in here, so it's a pretty active little.
Drunken Chef is in here too.
Yeah. I ran at him on another live. Who was a brand new channel? Bare Bones Living. That's right, Amanda. Brand new friend, subscriber. Just met her today, and she was doing a live about an hour ago, and I popped on, and there was 3 or 4 people from our group that were over there already. So it's
it's good to see people mixing around like that.
Yeah, and I just felt like I knew she was having a live at that exact moment, within a few minutes of us trading subs. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna try to go over on her live for a few minutes and at least say hello and everything like that. Look at here, Satisfaction is in the house, man. I've been watching all your videos of that big knife trip, man. That was awesome, man. That really was, man. Yep. He went out and seen one of those knife conventions and all that. And he and some friends, and that was really cool, man. So if you have not checked out Satisfaction's channel, you are missing out. Go on over
there. Grumpy Grunt, I think, knows him.
I believe you're right. Yeah. Yep.
I'm pretty sure he does, because I'm pretty sure Grumpy Grunt was talking about him all the time. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to him anyway, but
yeah. See, John.
I think everyone knows.
All right, John, that's him. He says, Al, I sent you a PM on Facebook so you can see who is talking with you. Seemed polite to introduce myself. Dave, I'll send you a hello as soon as I get off here as well, probably after chores. So that's cool, man. I appreciate that, man. Ashley says, I wonder if it's hot in Virginia in September. It is. It usually doesn't start really slacking back here until about October. And then when I say Virginia gets cold, coastal Virginia does not get cold like Canada does or the northern U.S. or anything like that. We get cold, but not down to the teens and the single digits and stuff like that. Not usually anyway. Let's see here. All right, Satisfaction. Yeah, Satisfaction says me and Grumpy Grunts are good friends. And Satisfaction, I just sent you a large package. We need to discuss it. You need to open it up on a live. All right. As soon as I get it, I will let you know, man. And I will either appear on your live, or we can do it on my live, or we can do it on both. I think you do your lives just after mine, don't you? I believe so. Yeah, let's see who else is there. Belt Loop 20 at work. I tend to be listening than work when listening in the work. Yeah, absolutely, man. Waterfield, I have more bills than Grit, brother. I can understand that. All right. See, RV Life with K&D, Backwoods, stickers are in the mail. Nikki says, yes, Ashley, Virginia is hot in September. It certainly is. Yep. And usually, I don't know, about the second week of October, you start getting those nights where it'll drop down in the 50s Fahrenheit, and you actually feel like you can go outside and have a life again, but
he's always happy when it hits 50s here in the middle of the day.
Yeah. But when I was younger, I didn't mind the heat so much, but now, woo, man, oh man. So,
50 is high for us here. 60s
here,
are high. The 60s are high.
Yeah, 50 for here is like a dream come true. Mm-hmm. It's at middle. You get maybe 2 or 3 weeks in there, October and then April, Mayish, you get a few days, maybe 2 or 3 weeks where it'll say 50s. You know, you might need a jacket, maybe. Of course, if you go out and you're active, you really don't need anything. But to me, if you say, hey, we're going outside and it's 50 Fahrenheit, I'm happy. You know, I'm quite happy, you know, because you go out there like now and it's like 90 degrees. You know, after a little while, man, you come to no matter what you're doing, whether you like it or not, you're like, nah, man, I'm going in. That's it, you know. So
it's different too when you're closer to the water. The temperature is not the same. Like if we had 90 degrees here,
yeah,
it wouldn't be the same kind of heat as what you guys would have,
right.
like inland in say Arizona or somewhere like that. 90 degrees here, everything would drop and die.
Yeah, right.
Because the humidity from the water would just kill everybody.
Kill everything. I gotcha.
But when you get in like some of the drier places, the dry heat is not as I can't say it's not bad, but it's not as bad. Knowing some people, like one of my good buddies moved down to Nevada, and he said down there like is crazy. Like if we had that temperature up here, we would all die.
Yeah,
as compared to what he's going around in a t-shirt and shorts and happy as can be, and other people down on sweaters and stuff, right?
yeah, I know what you mean. Squirrels magnificent's in the house, salt pepper fires in the. I'll tell you what's crazy, man. And you look at the Southwest United States, and it's so dry that they're talking about having to shut down power grids and everything. But you go a few hundred miles to the north, Wyoming and Montana, and they've had to shut down Yellowstone Park because it's 3 feet underwater. And unfortunately, all that water is rolling northward into Montana, you know, and
that is crazy. They need to get some pipelines running some places.
There you go. RV Life with K&D, man. How you doing?
Hey, good. How's it going, Dave?
I'm doing good, man. Good.
All right, brother. Hey, man, I appreciate everything you're doing. I want to say that right now.
I appreciate it, man. You're saying so. I just seen your little video with Tina.
Oh, Randy. Yeah. They were in Las Vegas this last week. That was really cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Well, I appreciate you coming up, man, because it's always a pleasure to have visitors up here and stuff. And so how's it your way?
Sorry about my hair and makeup. You know, the lady didn't show up today, so I had to do it myself.
I heard that, man. I really do. I understand that, man. So how you doing?
Good. Yeah, we we was out there on the road for 2 months and caught so much rain in Tennessee and Indiana, a couple tornadoes, and we just decided to head home for a little bit. So we're back out in Las Vegas.
Cool.
And we're going to stay here through July 4th, and then we'll head back out on the road. I think we're going to go up into Montana and Idaho.
Yeah, well, be careful in Montana right now. We're just talking about it. It's like underwater in certain areas. So.
I was looking at that. You know, I'm glad that well, that's another reason we decided not to go up north yet when I was in Indiana, because it was too cold and the weather was too bad, you know.
Right. Yep. So my green lawn is in the house. The color drop is in the house. Let's see who else we missed. So what's your temperature out Las Vegas right now?
I think it's about 103. It cooled down this week. We got a lot of wind yesterday. Every time we get wind, it's either going to get hotter or cooler. So it cooled down from 109 to 103.
You know, somebody used to ask me, can I tell the difference between 91 and 95? I guess it's the same true about 103 and 113. Can you tell the difference? Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I appreciate you coming up, man. It's wonderful to see everybody, be able to meet everybody kind of face to face, so to speak.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I just wanted to check in for a minute. Another thing I wanted to say is you were talking earlier about, you know, you start your channel out as one name, and then the next thing you know, you're doing different stuff, you know, and that's kind of about where I'm at now. You know, we got a lot of RV stuff out there, but starting to do other things now. So I'm kind of wondering about that name myself right now.
Yeah. Kind of rebrand yourself, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, keep us surprised, man. That way we can kind of stay on top of everything.
Right on. Okay, I'm going to get off. I just wanted to jump up here real quick and say hi to you and everybody else, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank you. Take care of yourself.
All right, guys. Have a great day. Good to see you, Al.
Yeah.
That was nice of him, man. He did a video with who's seen Tea with Tina on Tuesdays, another YouTube channel, man. Well, they had gone out to Las Vegas to meet up with them, and they had a nice little video, and they went up down the streets there in Las Vegas and stuff like that, was showing everything. So it was really cool. Yeah. All right, let's see who else I have missed. Or I have a Facebook user that is saying hello, but I'm not sure who the Facebook user is. If you could give me some initials, that'd be cool, man. Or just a hint as to where I might know you from. You know, because you would think with all technology that Facebook and YouTube could work it out together that we wouldn't have to.
Yeah, the names would come up, right?
Right.
I would think so.
You would think, anyway, you know. The Cat in the North is in here. Okay, here. Let's see, who else? All right. John Anderson says, hello, Belt Loop. All right.
Oh, Belt Loop is here.
Yeah. All right. Water to Field. I've been thinking about a brand change too. I have lots of uploads of all kinds of stuff, not just water and fields anymore. Yeah, I think a lot of people reach that point, and you know, even like Dave Collier camping. All right, I've tried to think of it like, all right, we can't camp right now, but we can sure camp in the backyard as far as or camp out in the shed or anything else. And to me, the word camping not only means like in a tent, but it means we're here to stay. So, yeah, we've carved out this little piece of something, whether it's in the shed or the backyard or in the piece of the wood somewhere, and we're gonna hang out right here. So, Indian Hemlock is in the house, man. Indian Hemlock says, "Hello, Al. Hello, Dave.
Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Absolutely, man. Well, I will post that link up there again. So anybody else wants to come on up in here, anybody at all? Let's see here. We've had RV Life with K&D was up here and visited with us. And, of course, Al is sitting right there. And anybody else want to come up?
Me and my potatoes.
Oh, all right. What are we going to do with it? French fry or just?
No, I'm going to boil them up tonight.
Okay. Cool.
I got a pork chop to cook on the grill.
Right.
And I'm going to boil some potatoes and have with it.
Outstanding, man. Nature Through Our Eyes is in the house. And Dale Homestead is in the house. Let's see who is coming up in here. Well, look at here. It's Backwoods. What's up, man?
How's it going?
Good, man. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
All right.
Trying to stay cool. It's hot.
It is hot. I think Al's got the only cool place in the whole place right now.
You're all welcome. Everybody's welcome on my back step.
We're gonna have to go to Canada though.
Oh, is that in Canada?
Yeah. So how you doing, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good. How you been?
I'm doing good. Doing good. So what you got going on with your channel? Anything new?
Well, I'm getting ready to start. As you can see, my sticker board back here just has mine on it so far, but I have a lot of stickers to put up, and I have some content. I got some new lawnmowers. I just picked one up the other day. It's just one that somebody pushed out to the curb, so I'm getting ready to fix that up. I'm going to do a video on that. I just got through the process of moving. I just moved, I mean, not very far, about, I don't know, 15 miles from where I used to live at. And we just got a new place, so I'm still getting things unpacked and sorted out and things. So my shop ain't quite set up yet.
I got you. Where are you at? Where are you located?
It's Western Pennsylvania. It's called Berlin. Did you ever hear of Somerset County, Pennsylvania?
Are you near Pittsburgh?
Yeah, very close. About 2 hours out of Pittsburgh.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay.
It's close to Pittsburgh. You know, like where Latrobe is, Ligonier.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Originally I was born near Philadelphia, so I got a good idea of what you're talking about. Sure do. But,
okay. You know Johnstown, like Johnstown flooding.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Well, I'm only from Johnstown, about 30 miles from Johnstown.
I got you. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, that's roughly my area.
Yeah. Yep. I know it gets hot in Pennsylvania. I know that for a fact, man. Yeah.
Sure does.
Yeah.
And humidity's something else too.
That's our problem. It gets hot here in Virginia, but when you throw on that humidity, you feel like you're dragging a boat anchor behind you. You know, it's just like
yeah.
I know you know. It's like
I'm waiting. I got to cut the grass, and I'm waiting until about 8 o'clock to do it. Whenever the sun's
with you. When I was younger, I'm gonna go out there. I don't care how hot I'm going out there. But now, We're gonna wait till the sun's over this way. Yeah. Let's see who else has popped in here that we have slid past us. All right. I think we're doing all right. So you got anything big coming up there that you want to invite everybody to? I know you talked about some videos and unpacking and stuff, but got any live coming up?
No, I haven't done no lives yet. I'm planning on starting to do some lives here soon. It'll actually be my first live, with me hosting it. I've been on a couple other lives, but I wasn't the host. But pretty soon I'm going to host my own live and everything. So,
all right, well, let us know, man. That way we can come up and give you some support, man.
I will do that. I'll let you know when I'm going to do that for sure.
I know it makes it easier when I can be quiet for a few minutes and let somebody else do the talking and, promote your channel some and everything like that, and I can reach over here and get that glass of water,
Take a drink.
Yeah.
Tell the truth, there's more than water in that cup.
It's gotta be, man. Let's see here. All right. Satisfaction wants to know, Backwoods, he wants to know about your channel, man.
Trying to think of it. I just tinker around with any kind of power equipment, small engine, weed eaters, chainsaws, lawn mowers, snow blowers, pretty much anything with a small engine on it. And
okay,
I repair them. I keep some of them because I kind of collect older vintage motors and things like that.
Right.
Like lawn boys.
Tell him your exact name of your channel. I think that's what he's trying to hunt for.
Oh, I'm sorry. Backwoods Boy, Small Engines.
There you go. And when you get a chance, put your link in the chat. That way all these people can find you, man.
Okay, yeah. I'll do that.
Yeah, because you got 22 people in here, and if you don't, you may be quite a few people here you haven't met yet, So, you got a good possibility of meeting some new friends up in here tonight, man. So.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll put my link up in there. Yes, Backwoods Boy Small Engine. That's how it's pronounced. I just put Backwoods as my name on there because that's everybody's been. I'm kind of just going with it. Everybody just calls me Backwoods. So
right, I got you. Yeah.
That's what I went with.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you came up, man. It's always
I and everything, but I only got a couple minutes. I gotta get ready to eat dinner here, but I will put my I'm gonna keep watching these while I'm eating dinner, but I'm gonna put my link up and things after I get off of here.
Absolutely, because that would definitely help you meet some new friends in there, man.
Okay. Yeah. All right, then. Well, it was good seeing you, and Al, it was good seeing you, buddy.
All right. Don't be a stranger.
Okay, I'll talk to you on the next one.
Okay, buddy. All right, take care, man.
Yeah, you too.
All right, Backwoods is gonna put his link up there for everybody that has not had the opportunity to meet him. Awesome channel, fine young person, and let's see here. All right, Satisfaction. So Backwoods is gonna put all of his link up here in just a minute, and you'll be able to. Gonzo Reviews is in the house. What's up, Pete? All right, man.
I've been following Backwoods for a little while now.
Yeah, I think I met him several months ago now, I think.
Yeah, it's a while ago now.
Yeah. And, got a very interesting channel, man. I mean, because I don't know about y'all, but every once in a while my lawnmower does strange things. And if I can find a channel that has got a video up there that shows exactly what's going on,
I got a little electric chainsaw that crapped out on me, and I had the entire thing apart, and I think it's just the stator inside the motor is completely gone.
Gone, yeah.
So,
but you know what? There'll love be somebody out there that knows how to fix it, though. Yeah, sure.
I just think it's going to be more trouble than what it's worth to fix. So.
Yeah. See, Squirrel's Magnificent.
New one. That's an excuse to get something new now. See.
There you go. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, I had a ham radio that I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just gone, man. So it looks like a new one might come up in the into the future. So, all right, Backwoods Boy Small Engines. Let's put his link up. So, Satisfaction and anybody else that has not had the opportunity to meet Backwoods Boy Small Engines, there's your chance, man. Redbird Farm, Dave. You can't post your own link unless you're a mod. That's true, and I really can't get into that from here. But when I get it back out of here, I will make sure that all of you folks that are my norms will do that. So if anybody in here I have not made a mod, just say so, and we'll maybe get somebody in here to throw your link up there for you. So,
That's what I was doing the other day when I was on here, and I couldn't join the live. Whenever I saw someone pop up and their name wasn't a moderator, I'd go to their channel and call their link and post it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So if anybody out there if I have not moderated you, and there's somebody that is put a mod, got that blue wrench, just let us know, man, and we'll make sure that your link gets up there. Because you actually got to go back out of this screen to get to those control panels, you know. So yeah. All right, Aggie Goes Outdoors is in the house, man. Awesome. All right. Let's see who else, man. Drunken Chef. All right, Drunken Chef just put Redbird Farms link up. I appreciate that, Drunken Chef. That's awesome. So for those of you that would like to introduce yourselves to Redbird Farm, Drunken Chef Barbecue has just put up the Redbird's link. So y'all drop on by on over there. Color drop. There you go. Put a link up. Yeah, anybody wants to serve as a moderator and you've got that permission already, feel free to do so. If you see somebody that can't or hasn't, you know, because one thing about StreamYard, when you back out of it, you got to go back into the YouTube things.
You have to close everything down to get
you have to shut it all down.
Yeah.
So all right, Fit for the Expedition Fun Seekers is in the house, man. That's awesome. Yeah, make sure you all hit that thumbs up. I appreciate that so much. I really do. So but you know, we've been up here for 41 minutes, 42 almost. We got 26 people in here, Al.
That's great.
Yeah, and that's pretty phenomenal, you know, especially for middle of the week. You know, we'll call it 5:39 Eastern Standard Time. That's pretty good. I know it's right in the middle of dinner time, and depending upon where you are, it could be right in the middle of going to bed time, you know. So
or right in the middle of work.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. But I got one more work day this week, and then I'm going to be off for 4 days again. So we're going to have a little fun. We're going to probably do at least, we'll pop another live. I don't know. Pick a time out. What do you think a good time would be? A good day? Out of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, what would be a good day?
I'm thinking Saturday or Sunday, and probably go earlier, and you might catch like some of the people over across the way.
Okay, all right. So maybe like
England and UK and
all right. So we'll try like maybe a noon or a 1 or something like that, and the day before I'll post my normal. Hey, we're going to do a live, and we'll see who we catch. You know.
That's my thoughts on it, because I know, like, I want to start doing some of my own little live streams too. And
sure.
I'll let you know when I go ahead and do it.
Absolutely.
But one of the things that I'm going to try doing is like breaking it, not a real set time at the beginning.
Sure.
Just break it up and see. Okay. Early morning for me would catch a lot of these guys after supper.
Yes.
Whereas it will be too early for you.
Right.
And just go like maybe morning for one, afternoon for another, and one in the evening around this time.
Yeah, because
even a little later.
Like even for right now, like the U.S. West Coast and British Columbia and all that kind of stuff like that, they're still at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like I know it's 4.5 hours difference from here to BC.
Yeah, and it's 3 for us, so yeah, sure is.
So for me, if I wanted to catch, because my brother is in BC, and if I wanted to catch him doing this, I'd have to stay up till like 12 o'clock at night. I'm not staying up till 12 o'clock at night.
It's not doable. I agree, man.
But it just goes to show that, like, you know, you kind of got to plan around different times for people.
Yeah, you sure do. Aggie goes out to her, grateful to do these so early so I can still join in for the UK. Yeah, Aggie, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, because I really have a lot of followers from the UK and Scotland and stuff like that, Norway, and it's early for me, 5:41 p.m. But for you guys, I mean, if I had to stay up to 10:41 at night, it would be a tough day the next day because I got to get up at like 2 o'clock in the morning and be at work. But so we'll kind of mess around with some times and everything like that. See, John Anderson says, I will check out another live feed for sure. I appreciate the friendly people. Yeah, we appreciate you being here. That's right. Absolutely. Redbird says it's 4:30 in Oklahoma. It's 5:42 East Coast time. It's about 90 minutes ahead of that where Al's at, you know.
Yep.
And
I am an hour and a half ahead of you. It's currently 7:15 almost.
Right. We're in the UK. It's coming up on almost 11 p.m., I guess. Yep, something like that.
I got some people on my channel, and I'm shorter on yours too, from Australia, and they're like a day difference.
13, 14 hours. Yeah.
So, like, it'd be nice to be able to include them in some of the streams as well.
Stealth Freedom said time zones are the reason I really started pushing more content out. Goal 2 or 3 a week now. Progress is. I agree with you, and my goal was to do 1 per week, but I have found that it just doesn't work like that. I mean, it's just as easy to do 2 or 3 10-minute ones as it is to do 1 long one, you know. And
I'm guilty of that. I do my one every Monday. I'll drop a video. It's usually about an hour long.
Right.
Usually. But I'm still kind of stuck on doing the 1 a week. Now, every now and again, I'll pop a little bonus video in there, maybe on a Friday or something like that. I've done that a couple of times with a shorter video.
Right.
But that's just a little bonus.
Right. Yeah.
But for me, for my channel, I did shorts, and I never got no views on them.
You know,
I don't know why.
Well, mine is weird. I've had a couple of shorts that have gone to 4K, you know, and then I've had some videos do the same thing, but then I've also had where, you know, I guess some people weren't interested in that particular subject. But what really surprised me was I did that little 2-minute thing showing the grapevine, right? And you look at the view count on the grapevine, and it's almost staggering. You know, I mean, yes, it just kind of shocked me. And then we did that one with that thunderstorm looking out the front window on Sunday, and it did phenomenal. And I'm like, are people that interested in the thunderstorm? I guess, but
storms are big. I did a couple of storm videos where I actually went out looking, like, going down on the wharf down here where the water was coming in, the waves were coming in, and they did really well.
Right.
But like here lately, the waves were coming in. My season really going
I think we're hearing. He may not know he's live.
He may not.
Hey, Scott, are you I don't think
Hello, campers.
What's up, Scott?
Hello, campers. Just 1 minute here. I'm going through a lot of I don't know what's happening here. I got a lot of wait a minute here. Give me a second, Dave. Give me a second, Dave. For some reason, my computers, I have echoes. Oh, echo. Give me a second, Dave. What is happening? For some reason, my computers, I have echoes. Oh, echo. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what the heck is happening here. Wait, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You can hear me too. I can't see you. I don't know what.
We can hear you.
Okay, well, if you can hear and see me, then that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. So, how you boys doing today? Good. Good. I see, Chafe, you're there too? On your back step there?
Yep.
Oh, I might be losing you guys. Can you still hear me?
We can.
Okay. Well, Dave, I
Yeah.
was wondering, can you help me out today?
I can try.
Okay. Charcoal. Are you good with charcoal?
Yeah, we can kind of charcoal.
Okay. Because I got myself a bag of charcoal right here.
Uh-huh.
And I want to cook up some meat for tonight.
Right.
Okay. So how much charcoal do I need to put in the barbecue?
I would not. Is that a gas? Man?
What's that?
Is that a gas?
It has these knobs.
Uh-huh.
Do I just put it in?
I would check to see whether you have
Okay, I'll put it in. How much do I put in?
Don't put too much in.
What's that?
I said, don't put too much in. Just enough to warm it up.
Just enough to warm up. Okay, tell me when to stop. Okay, you got to yell though. Tell me when to stop.
Okay. Right there, man.
Huh?
Right there.
That's good. Okay. And what do I do now?
You got lighter fluid?
Lighter fluid?
Yeah, lighter fluid.
Where did I put that? Oh, yep. I think I got some. Let me see. Yep.
Okay, make sure
Is
it's
this
nice clean.
this stuff?
Yes, that's it.
And what do I do?
Spray it on all the charcoal.
Like, do I put it like flat?
I usually put it on a bump.
What do you do?
I put them on like a bump.
Where you got a bottle?
I don't have a bottle. So just go, and then what do you do? Just put this on like this?
Yeah.
Okay. How much do I put on?
Be generous.
Be generous?
Be generous. But not something you cause a new explosion.
Like this?
That'll soak in.
All right.
Hey, stop.
Let me know.
A gas.
Let me know. Is it a little bit more?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I'm putting more. More?
No, stop.
I can't hear you.
Stop.
More?
We'll hear that down here.
Huh?
I'm just going to look over my step and I'm going to watch the fireball.
Oh, more? Like that?
Hey, you're good. Stop.
Oh, I'm good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All stop.
I'll put a little bit more for, right?
I think I'll down here.
Huh?
I believe
Okay, what do I do now?
light it.
Light it?
Light it. But, yeah, you don't have a
I would say
Like this?
first.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. Let it be.
Just let it be?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, wow. Oh. Hey, thanks, Dave. Whoa.
See, John Anderson going outside, bringing him up. All right.
I think he's still on
I think he stepped back.
He's going to get the fire department.
Yeah, I can't. Does that girl have mouth?
How do you turn this down, man?
You can't.
Huh?
It has to burn down.
How do you turn it down? Right.
Oh my God.
He's spent so much time at the beer festival.
Well, I see somebody flashing the Lord on you now. It says special message for Canadian and US government. A small explosion detected.
Oh boy.
It's not working, Dave. Oh, that's hot.
I bet. And says you found Yeah, I hope that. It looks like
All right, hey, that looks pretty good.
it does. It don't have a propane tank in it, does it?
Oh shoot. Nope, we're good.
All right.
We're good. No propane, just a charcoal barbecue.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Dave, for helping me out today.
What are we cooking?
Oh, what are we cooking?
Beer.
Here, let me show you. The other day, on the 417, there was some groundhog, and what the city crew does, they just shovel it up and put it in the back of a truck. So I asked if I could have it, and they're like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." So guess what I made today? Groundhog Burgers. Here, let me show you.
This is really interesting. That is a big one. Go away.
In reversal. All right. Let's see who else is here. Heidi says. Dang, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Check these out. Lots of Canadian spices in there.
Yeah, buddy.
Mwah. So now what do I have to do? Just wait this
I
out?
would wait till ours is going.
Okay.
Wait for the cold.
Okay. So, well, do you guys want?
Can you turn?
You know what?
Can you turn your microphone down? That's what's called reverb.
Let me see if I can turn that down.
Oops, he dropped off. The device is not connected. I guess maybe he'll figure it out. But
yeah. There was something going on with his audio there. That was.
Yeah, I kept hearing a reverb, but
Yep.
yeah. All right, let's see here. Andale Homestead. I have a big old granddaddy groundhog that you can have. He keeps coming trying to get our garden. It's all good. I just have to watch now what I release. That's right. Belloop says they have spices in Canada. Well, I hope so. Yeah. Yep.
Some of the stuff that we eat, we need lots of spices.
There you go. Yeah, my favorite spice, ketchup. You know. All right. My green lawn said he needed to mute the audio. Yeah, that's what he needed to do. But one thing about it, if you're running like two different devices, an iPhone and a computer, it can get a little tricky as to figure out which mic you're turning off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you still need one to be able to broadcast, you know. Yeah.
And you need your speakers to be able to hear.
Right. You know, so it can get a little interesting. All right.
I'm getting kind of smoked here.
Yeah, Chris says you look like you're on fire there, Al.
No, my fire pit burned down so I could cook, and just putting the new wood in there, and it's just smoking. Well, I'm getting some smoked meat out of it. So.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Now, on that topic, there's a channel that I watch. I'm not going to mention the name of it because, but I've been watching him for a long time, and he does a lot of prepping and stuff like that. But I kind of got turned from him the other day when I was watching this channel because now he has a lot of followers. He's in the hundreds of thousands of followers.
Right.
But he turned around and said about having to cook food and stuff, and if you're stuck in a prepping situation, don't ever cook on a fire because that'll kill you.
Huh. That's
so. Yeah, that kind of turned me off. I was like, you do realize that a lot of people that you're talking to are on camping channels, and that's all we do is cook on a fire.
Right. Yeah.
And nobody has died from it.
Yeah, there are going to be some flames involved in it sooner or later. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and I mean.
And my fire right now just decided to burst into flames from smoke.
Well, the smoke is gone now.
Smoke is gone now, yep.
Yeah. All right. My Green Lawn said you need stage lighting now that will look really cool. Yeah. All right. Al, you would combine a sweat lodge with smoking things. All right. And Ann says that's not really a prepper. Yeah. Well, you know, I heard one a little while ago, and she came on and she said, I forget what her name was, but in 2 months, the electrical grid for all of the U.S. and Canada would be going down, and that everybody needs to be going to the grocery stores and stockpiling up and everything. You know what? Can't nobody know that. You know? Yeah,
that's all these doomsday sayers, and they think like the World War III is beginning and all this. I don't pay no mind to that. That's, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, prices on gas and stuff like that are gone up to the roof, but that's to be expected with everything that's going on. But it's not the end of the world, guys.
No, we're going to make it through it, but I mean, it's just you do have a number of channels that are kind of stoking that fear, like the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs is coming to get us, you know, and you know we're going to wake up one morning and the sun's not going to be where it is; it's going to be right next to us and stuff like that. So. But,
yeah, they're putting fear into people, and it's unnecessary, is what it is.
I agree. You know, and basically what we do, Camping Channel, we just go out and light ourselves a little fire, cook us a meal.
Yep. I tend to avoid. If you watch my channel, I don't get into anything like that.
No, I don't either. I don't want to talk about the politics of things because there's not we can do this to change anything from our level, you know. So.
This is what I like to talk about. Look, my potatoes are almost done.
Oh, that was wonderful. Yeah, man. That's awesome. All right. Dark Archer Adventures in the house, man. All right. Let's see who else snuck in here that I did not see. I believe just Dark Archers at the moment. But, you know, we're an hour and 3 minutes in, and we've still got 19 people in here, that's pretty cool, man.
That is great.
Yeah.
There's more people showing up earlier, and there's more people staying throughout the whole thing.
I've noticed that when we first started this, we'd start with like 20, and then we'd be down to like 6 or 7 or 8, you know. Yep. And now pretty much the whole hour and 40 some minutes, we're usually, you know, anywhere from 15 to 30, you know. Yep. So, yeah. So
it's only going to keep getting bigger and better.
I think so. I hope so. And we coordinate these things where I'm with you, you're with me, and we can all kind of, you know, support each other. You know, it'd be all the better and stuff like that. So
that's like now when I'm doing some things around the house and that, I'll go back through some of your older videos and turn them on, so it's bringing up your watch time because I know you're close to that 1,000 subscribers, and you still need to get your hours.
Right.
So I'll just turn it on and let it play in the background.
Yeah.
That'll help me out for hours.
Bello says I need some 2-hour videos. Actually, we have talked about doing some really long videos, and believe it or not, I've had a few people contact me that they would like to be able to sit down for dinner and watch an hour-long camping video. Yeah, I agree with you, because there are several big channels that if I don't know, the one that I like the most, I guess, one of the ones is, you ever watch North Woodsman with Martin? He's got a cabin up there in Minnesota on the Canadian border, and
I'm not sure if I've seen that one.
he can put an hour-long video up, and I'll sit there and just watch it. You know, I mean, I won't walk away from it at all. You know, just and like I said, we got people that say, yeah, we'll sit there and watch it. So, all right, TN Wildcam is in the house, man. But we will do some longer stuff coming up here. I have about 5.5, 6 months now to retirement, and I don't mind telling you, I am so looking forward to that, because you know,
I would say when you retires, that's when you're going to start getting into some of your longer videos.
Oh, absolutely, because then I won't have to worry about being back to work for Monday, or you know, time won't mean anything. We're just gonna we're going over to that park over there. We're gonna spend the night, and here is your 3-part movie with one, you know, an hour and an hour, you know. So, all right, let's see who else will come up in here.
Now I got myself a.
Oh man, Al, that looks good.
Something to keep me quiet for a little while.
Yeah, hopefully Scott, the Canadian Beaver's having as much luck. Yeah,
I think he's probably still waiting for the fire to go out.
Yeah, or there really was an explosion, we just didn't see it, you know.
I probably would have seen it from here. I heard a bang a little while ago. I was wondering.
Yeah, because as the crow flies, Ontario's not really all that far away, is it?
Not when explosions are involved.
All right, Dark Archer says, I have a couple of videos, but love to end up with some super long ones. Yeah, me too there, Dark Archer. I agree with you. And we will eventually get into that longer stuff. And, I need to get myself a little bit bigger memory card, SD card, to handle that, and maybe another battery set or so for this Osmo and stuff like that. But,
I had to buy new batteries for my camera because it only came with one.
Yeah.
And every time I would go out, it would go dead, and it has a really funny jack on it, so I can't get a charger that plugs into it. It plugs into like a battery pack.
Yeah.
So I ended up having to go out and buy batteries for my camera, and I got a set of 2, and they were almost as expensive as buying the freaking camera.
Yeah. I was looking on Amazon for some of those batteries for the Osmos. They weren't really all that expensive, but if you're going to go out and about in the woods and do some long distance, and you're going to be in the cold weather or the really hot weather, those batteries are going to go real quick. Yeah.
Oh, the cold is horrible on them.
Yeah, it sure is, man. So, let's see, Bill, I may just have live stream me watching television. All right. Yeah, Dark Archer says GoPros eat batteries. Yeah, Osmos do too, man. They do. If you're in that colder weather, or you got it set to 4K with the maximum, all the little bells and whistles going, that'll chew through that battery power like crazy. So,
let me show you what I was using for my videos. There's a Canon.
Oh, cool, man.
It's a great little camera.
Right.
But like I said, the battery, this is the battery that came with.
Right.
The other 2 that I got are a little bit smaller, and they don't hold as much time on their charge.
Right.
But this one gives me almost 2 hours of video, and then is an hour and 20 minutes on the other smaller batteries. So it's lots, but not all the time.
Right.
Depending on the weather and the temperature is the biggest factor.
Sure, absolutely.
You can burn through your batteries in no time. There was one day I went up, I had 3 full batteries with me, and I got maybe an hour of video because the cold just ate the batteries.
Sure. Yeah. And I see Dark Archer where he's talking about the same thing. Right now I can justify 4K, but I'm doing 2.7K, and I think it's perfect for right now. Yeah, I'm going to do some experimenting too with different. I had been using the 1080 format, and I noticed it was just a slight blur to it. You kind of looked like you were just either too close or too far away, and no matter what you did, it just would not do right. So I switched to a 4K format at I think it's 48 per second or whatever it is they call it, and that seemed like that catches pretty good. And you go out someplace right next to the seashore, and it really shows the colors of the water really well and stuff like that. So, all right, let's see here.
This is going to be different.
Uh-oh.
Peach mango.
Oh, Smirnoff Ice, huh? Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is
I've
too
never ever had this one. Time will tell. This is probably going to be one of those ones that you should have been drunk before you drank.
Yeah, I heard that, man. Yeah. All right. Squirrely Acres says we're later, everyone. Well, Squirrely Acres, you take care, man. Glad to have you up here. All right.
Not bad.
Freedom says he had the lemonade of them last night. Oh my goodness, man. Al, that looks pretty good, man.
This is really good.
Yeah. Let's see here. My phone went ping. Let's see what's going on here. All right.
Well, I've been cooking on maple, and all that smoke that you're seeing coming up was all the maple wood smoke.
Cool.
So that smoked the meat while it was cooking.
And you know what's crazy? I remember I was talking about that grape video that I did.
Mm-hmm.
Since we've been up here, it's gone up 100 more views. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
but it's crazy good.
Yeah, it's crazy good. Yeah,
really good.
I'd rather have it 413 than just plain 13, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, 2.7. Please don't gets rid of that blur. Yeah, I've been messing around with that Dark Archer. You are right. 2.7 does take care of that blur. 4K does to a great extent, but like I said, that 1080, no matter what you did, you're either too far away, too close, no matter what you did. So I want more batteries to do the 4K. Yeah, absolutely, man. But yeah, if you're going to go out in the woods for a 2 or 3 day event, you're going to definitely need batteries or a way to charge the one you have. So all right, the NDT show is in the house, man. All right, it's good to see you. All right, well, I'm gonna put that link up in here one more time and see whether we get anybody else wants to come on up and visit with us and stuff like that. All right, man. Anybody else want to come up and do a little face-to-face action? Anybody at all? Because we're at 1 hour and 12 minutes, and we're going to hang out for just a bit longer and let Al finish dinner and whatnot. And yeah. So,
I was kind of hoping Jack would pop up on here.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping he would, and Combat Fishing Vet would show up and stuff like that. But like I said, it's kind of hard to know when people are doing around. Stealth Freedom, I've been messing around with that time lapse stuff. Yeah, I messed around with that too, man. You know what? And if you know there's a thunderstorm coming and the clouds slowly build in and you set it on that time lapse stuff and then you load it up into a video, that's actually pretty cool because you can watch the sky go from clear to the clouds just racing by, then all of a sudden you start hearing the rumbling of thunder and all that kind of stuff, so it's pretty cool, man.
The closest I've come to using time lapse is speeding up my video film.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times, man. And just yeah.
But the foolish thing is I have a little. It's a knockoff of a GoPro. Really, it's called a Wasp Cam, but that has time lapse setting on it.
Right. Yeah.
So I could be using it. I just haven't.
Yeah, but you take weather events, snow, thunderstorm, stuff like that, or if you're out in a big flat space and there's a tornado or something like that, and be able to set that time lapse and be able to see the the evolution of these things pop through. It's pretty cool. But now when you talk about a campfire, time lapse doesn't really do it justice.
Yeah.
No, not really. You know.
Well, I should mention, if anybody can go on my Facebook page should be open to everybody. But with the mention of snow, I had a little video up on that there a few years ago. We had the big snowstorm up here.
Right.
Everything was shut down for 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
But the video I put up was there was 3 guys actually got their snowmobile stuck in the snow and had to shovel the snowmobile out.
Oh my God.
It was like, it snows a lot when.
Yeah, really. Well, Rusty's Rambles is in the house. Paulie Detmers, and he says, "Hey, Dave, here we go again on Wednesday. About to go to a Bible study as usual. Just saying hello." Well, I appreciate that, Paulie. And you take care of yourself. Safe travels and enjoy Bible study. Rusty says, way late, but made it. That's all right, Rusty. It don't matter whether you're here for 5 minutes or an hour and a half. We appreciate you coming, man. We certainly do. All right, DC Outdoors is in the house. Haven't played with time lapse yet, but I will have to try it. It's pretty cool. Like I said, when you're looking at like weather events and stuff like that. I mean, it's kind of like you could take your phone and you go into the furthest part of your yard and you point it across the yard toward the garden and stuff, and you take a picture every day at say 2 p.m. And then only for like a couple of seconds, just beep, take a picture, a little teeny itty bitty little video. And then at the end of say a 6-month cycle, you saw them all together and you can watch the yard come to life, watch the garden die. It's kind of cool, And I did the same thing. We built a shed, and every day that we build the shed, we would do like a 3-second video. And then when we finished building the shed, then we sewed all those videos together. You can actually see everything kind of like almost like an anthill going together. You're like, you can see my little legs just going a mile a minute. But yeah. TN Wild Cam says, yeah, I need to try that time lapse. Yeah, it takes some getting used to, but I think in the right circumstance, it really makes it cool. Rusty says, I recorded the storm on a GoPro in slow-mo and uploaded the laptop and the sound only. Yeah, it's cool, man. All right. NDT says, Heidi, I hope you like some of my content. I'm sure she will, NDT. Absolutely. All right. Heidi, you got anything new coming up? New videos or anything like that? I am surprised you have not wanted to try to come up here live with us. Of course, I'm not. Who knows what everybody's computer capabilities are, what their machines they have, but hopefully, I don't want anybody to be bashful, because we're certainly here to help everybody and whatnot. Ellie is in the house. What are you guys' thoughts on thermocell? Well, I don't really have any thoughts on that.
I don't have anything in thermocell.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Tennessee Wild Cam says, "Hey Dan." Okay. All right. Heidi says, "I'll be doing weekly garden updates." Cool. Awesome. We will be checking that out and stuff. And like I said, Dave Collier Camping on Facebook. Feel free to come on over, share your videos. You don't need my permission or anything like that. Camping, fishing, shooting, gardening, cooking, sewing.
I just tried to share a video on a group on Facebook, and it was a camping thing.
Right.
And I tried to share one of these videos, and the administration declined it. I'm like, why? It's a camping video. It's
right.
It's do fire and outdoors and stuff.
I've had the same thing happen to me. I mean, it doesn't make any difference. You've seen all my cast iron videos. There's nothing weird about it, but you share it and they're like, not approved. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. We boiled.
Guess I'm not posting to you anymore.
Yeah. I'm not gonna waste my time with y'all no more. I'll just do my own thing, All right. DC Outdoor says, I like my thermocell, but the cheap coils are way more price sensitive and work as well. All right. But Luke 20, some of those people are only wanting to share their own stuff. And I ran into the same thing. Yeah, you might be right there. That some of the stuff that we're doing might be a threat to them. Who knows? I mean, maybe we're doing such a better job than they are that they just don't want to, you know.
Yeah, they don't want to share nothing with nobody.
Yeah, you know, because it's I don't know, but if you want to come to Dave Collier Camping Facebook, feel free to do so, man. Yeah. All right, Backwoods Boy Spawn. Hey, Dave, if you don't mind me asking, I was just wondering how to pronounce your last name. I'm not sure if it's all right. It is Collier, but the last instead of the IER, say it like YER. Collier. Okay. And I know Al had to straighten me out about his name, and who else I was talking to. My name, I get Collier. I get Collar. You know, but I pronounce my name COL, and then forget about the IER, just say YER, Collier, you know. And of course, I don't get mad if somebody says Collier or
You know what?
Yeah.
To get Al right, I'm happy.
You know, I mean, that's what I look at it. I mean, it's at least you know I'm here. You thought enough of me to say my name wrong, you know. Yep. Yeah. Heidi, you got it right. Collier. There you go. Exactly. Yep. Aggie says, I always read your name just how you said it. Well, that's good. But Aggie, it depends upon what part of the world you're from. And I was talking to some folks from Quebec, and they were like saying that they would by default say Collier, you know. And I can see that because, you know, Collier is not just an English name, but it's also got some roots in France, you know, so.
Well, the name Chief is Irish.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, but the Irish accent can be really strong for some people saying the name.
Yeah.
Right? I've had people say like yourself, Chaffee, and I've had some weird pronunciations. I'm like, what? That's not my name.
Right. Well, Chris W is here. All I see is black screen, Chris. But there's Chris. What's up, man? How you doing? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Good stuff.
You're in the UK, right?
I am, yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
I am, yeah.
All right. So tell us about your channel, man.
Probably start.
Whoops. Well, that was nice. Yeah, good to see you, Chris. You know, and yeah, but
Technical difficulties.
always. I remember the first time or two we did them, we couldn't. Things kept conking out, and you know, and like, all right, why we can't we figure this reverb out, or why is the picture just that small? You know, you know.
I can only imagine what it's going to be like when I do one.
Oh, it's gonna be fun, you know. But and even right now, notice how what I'm doing tonight, I look like I'm so much larger, but when you back out, you know, it gets kind of blurry, and you can't see behind me. Where every other time you can see behind me. Why that is, I couldn't tell you. Remember how all the other times you could always see the little dolphins on the wall or the wallpaper? But tonight,
you can't see nothing behind you.
Yeah, how this has happened, I have no clue. You know, yeah. You know,
But I say the one thing I got to say about this phone that I got, it's a Huawei. But the one thing I do got to say about it is it has a really good camera, because this is the front-facing camera that I'm using now, which is the lower quality camera.
right.
And like I can see everything all around me, no problem with this.
Yeah, and you know how every other time we've done this, you could always see behind me.
Yeah.
You can see the boxes over on the beds, and you can see the dolphins on the wall and stuff. But I noticed when we went live that we opened up, I said everything is behind me is blurry. You know, so either I changed something or they changed something, or I don't know. But
could be just an update that messed up one of the settings. I've had that happen with stuff.
Chris, you're back.
I am. I'm back now.
All right, buddy. We were just laughing at ourselves. We have all these technical issues and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, my fault. I had 2 windows open.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about your channel, man.
Started off in about 2006, but I've started doing YouTube videos the last 4 or 5 years.
Nice.
Started off doing a bit of urban exploring, but went more into the camping side. So I enjoy the camping side more.
Yeah. I've been watching your videos, man. I like them a lot, man.
Oh, cheers. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Good.
And being how late it is over there, I'm glad to see you have come on up, man.
Yeah, just thought I'd pop in and say hello.
I appreciate that, man. Awesome.
Oh, cool.
It's really late over there now, isn't it?
Sorry?
About
It's
midnight,
really late over there.
11:30.
11:30. Yeah.
Yeah, 11:30. Yeah, because it's coming up on 6:30 here, and Al is about 90 minutes in front of me. So it's what, 8 o'clock, Al, give or take?
Almost 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but,
Amazing.
yeah. But I appreciate you coming up, man. I certainly do. And anytime that you want to come up, feel free. And Dave Collier Camping Facebook, open to you. You want to share your videos, you have my blessing, man. The more content we get, the better it is for all of us.
Yeah, I'm already on there. I've been putting a few bits up. So, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I appreciate
That's
that so much, man. Yeah. All right, man. So hopefully the rest of your week is a good one.
Yeah, it should be. We're going to have really hot weather on Friday in London. It's really stifling hot at the moment.
Right, yeah.
It's bad, yeah.
I think the only person cool is Al in Canada. He's at, 45 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, all the rest of us are in the 90s and 80s and 100s. And so.
The high for this week here is 55, I think.
Man, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, I'll get up early in the morning when it's in like the high 30s. I'll get up then at 5 o'clock in the morning when I want to go in the woods, because then it's a lot easier. Because for me to leave my house and go into the woods, I got to walk basically up a mountain before I can get to a flat. Then I got about an hour and a half walk just to get to forest. So it's like 2 hours.
Right.
2.5 hours walking just to get to the forest from where I'm to.
Yeah. Let's see. DC Outdoors is asking a question. 10 by 10 hot tent. What stove are you rolling with? I am using the 3W Wild West titanium stove that is put out by Lux Tents, and I have been impressed with it. It's really done a good job, even on the coldest of cold nights. It's kept me warm. That's currently what I'm using, is the titanium 3W Wild West stove from Lux Tents. All right. Let's see. Dark Arch is off to eat dinner. Stay healthy, my friends. All right. Aggie says, got to go about 26. All right. 80. Yeah, she's saying 80 Fahrenheit in South London today.
That's right, yeah.
Woo, man.
It's going to be even hotter on Friday.
Oh, my goodness, man. Yeah. So. But,
Not here.
Yeah. We've gone everything from 96 Fahrenheit to we're about, 84, 85 right now. But my nephew lives north of Dallas, Texas, and he said it was like 113. You know, maybe, yeah. No,
but then for a while, Dave, your temperature was jumping up and down really drastically for a little while.
It would go from 60 Fahrenheit to near 100, and then the next day be back down to 70. And you know, you were wondering.
One day there, you were down in the 40s, and the next day it was in the 90s. And
yep. And
crazy.
It was a wonder that we all didn't die of some weird mess other than COVID, you know, because.
Let's not talk about COVID.
Yeah, I heard that. DC Outdoor says thank you for the information. Rusty says it's 95 in Michigan. I tell you what, if it's 95 in Michigan, man. Yeah, normally it associate Michigan with a cooler temperature, but yeah. Belt Loop 29 says 93 degrees where he's at, and I know he's down south USA. All right. So what are you fixing for supper? Well, Al, I believe Al's already ate it. I believe it was a pork chop.
I'm actually getting some water ready now to clean up.
All right, man.
Like, I know I'm only on my step, but I treat this like I'm out camping. If I'm using all this stuff out here, I'll wash it all out here. I can pack it in my bag. When I do go in my house, I don't have to worry about nothing. I can just drop my bag and walk.
It's all clean and ready to go.
All clean and ready to go for next time.
So, what big you got any videos coming out, Chris?
Yeah, I'm on the Stealth Camping Alliance. I'm doing a cowboy camp at the end of next week, and my first hammock camp as well.
Oh,
Just
cool.
bought a hammock.
Right.
Cool.
So I've never slept in a hammock before. I've always been a ground.
You haven't?
Never.
I haven't either. I haven't either. So
I'd suggest if you haven't slept in a hammock, set your hammock. See if you can't get anchors in your house or out in your backyard or something, and set it up and sleep in it. Because it's, for me, I know if I sleep straight in the hammock, I'm curved like this, and it's very uncomfortable. But if you get on an angle, you flatten out. So it takes a little bit of practice to get used to. But I actually got my hammock set up down in my kitchen because I did a kitchen camp. And I slept in my hammock in the kitchen. I slept like a baby. Once I got it figured out, I slept like a baby. Best thing ever.
Kind of sleeping like this is not comfortable.
Yeah, like if you sleep straight in your hammock like this, the hammock sags, so it kind of bends you. But if you sleep on an angle, on a bit of a diagonal, it flattens out almost like a taco.
I got
so you got a big side up here and a big side up here, and you're kind of laying in between.
Yeah, and I was going to try it with an inflatable mat as well. Try that. But
yeah, now I
pops out.
Yeah, I had a mat in mine, but I took it out and I ended up buying an underquilt because I found that the mat, whenever you move, the mat would come out from underneath you.
Okay.
So unless your sleeping bag is big enough to put the mat in, I don't think it would. Like, I think the mat would just end up being in the way.
Hey, Chris, have you ever met Aggie Goes Outdoors? She's from probably right near you, man. And she said she's done a handful of hammock camps, and you'll love it. So maybe you kind of.
No, I've never met her. No.
Yeah, you might be able to meet up on her channel or something like that, and get some pointers and stuff like that. Because I have one, and I have messed around with it in the backyard. Just like Al says, I ended up like this.
Yep.
You know, my feet ended up higher than my head, and no matter what I did, I couldn't get comfortable. And I'm like, how in the world, you know? And then I would turn on the
video. Sleep in these things.
Yeah. And every video we're watching, everybody's like, oh, this is great. And I'm like, no, it ain't. Yeah.
It took me a while to figure that out. And I can't remember what it was I was watching, but it was a YouTube video I was watching. And this guy, he was always doing hammock camping and that, and he didn't like it. But then he went hammock camping with guys that made hammocks. Right. And they looked at him and they were like, no. You're sleeping in it all wrong.
Right.
Get in on this angle and lay down. And because you would think, okay, my feet are going to hang out or I'm going to roll out of it or something, but you don't. You just kind of snugs in there. So
your head is up kind of catty corner, your feet on the other corner, so to speak.
Yeah. And it, I got in my hammock and I was wiggling myself around in it, just trying to figure out which way was the most comfortable, and it ended up as just on the angle like they were talking about. I was like, cool.
Well, Chris, you got a few pointers there.
Yeah. If I fall out of it, I'm just going to sleep on the floor.
I would bring your tent just in case.
Yeah, I might do that. Yeah.
I don't think you'd have any trouble not once you get in it and gets comfortable.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, that's cool,
but,
man.
The biggest issue I had with the hammock was I'm a side sleeper, and hammock is more for if you're sleeping on your back.
Yeah, I can see.
That's what took me a bit of getting used to. Was okay. I got to kind of try to lay on my side and keep myself from folding up like a nacho chip or something.
Right. I'm like you, Al. I'm a right side sleeper 90% of the time. So if I can't get flat, I'm gonna have to toy with. I don't know how to get myself comfortable in that, but But
if you stretch your hammock out and get a good stretch on your hammock, that's my opinion too. Because if you leave it so it sags more, you're just going to fold up more. But the tighter you can get your hammock, the less it's going to sag, and the easier it's going to be to get the sweet spot, we'll say, where you're flat, laying in your hammock.
Yeah, I seen somebody recommend like a 45-degree angle, and I'm like, 45 degrees?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
That's me. I wouldn't. I've seen people put their hammocks up so that they're sagged down right. And I actually set my hammock up in one of my videos where it was too close together.
Right.
And the only thing it was good for was a chair.
Gotcha.
I couldn't lie down in it at all because it was just too close together and it was too much of a dip in it.
I mean, when I was watching that one that said 45 degrees, I'm like, okay, if you're a ship, you're at 45 degrees, you're almost like this. You know?
Yeah.
So if your head is at 45 and your feet is 45, where's your hiney at?
You're folded up.
Your hiney's up way south, all 45 degrees, you know. So I don't know, man. But I would highly recommend. I think even if you're getting a new tent, try it out on your home turf first. I really would. Do everything you can to make it. Yeah, go out in the backyard or the front yard or the side yard and string it up. And
like what I did, I set my stuff up in the kitchen and tried it out.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, no, it really isn't, you know, because
I did good with that video. Actually, I put that video up. I did really good with that video. People enjoyed it.
Right.
I might do it again.
And you know what? I spent years in the U.S. Marine Corps, and the one thing that they used to always do to us is we would go out in our own turf and goof up just as much as we can to figure out when the time really comes that we needed that to work right, what not to do wrong, you know.
Yep.
And it's the same way with camping or hunting or anything else. If you're not sure how it's going to perform, it's better to make a fool of yourself in your own backyard, you know. So,
and get out. Well, the way I look at it is, you don't want to get out in the middle of somewhere and set this up and not have anywhere to sleep or not have anywhere to get in a shelter or anything like that because you can't use it properly. So if you practice with your stuff at home and you mess up, well, I'm home, so it's okay.
You can go in the house or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, go in and tell the missus, no, this ain't working.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do. Like it's a lot harder to do that when you're out and you're 4 hours walk away and it's pitch black and you got no way to get home
or anything else. And, and then you realize, shoot, man, I forgot something. The carabiners, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I went down. I got a new tarp for Christmas for my hammock. And I went down and set it up. First time I set it up, Ron.
Yeah.
I had the tarp was supposed to go one way, and I had it the other way. So I was like, this doesn't even fit over the hammock. And I was like, what's going on?
Absolutely.
But then I figured out, okay, turn the bloody thing around, and it worked.
Right.
Well,
Chris,
it all comes down to practice.
Space, man. You got something you want to say? Let us go ahead, man.
Got some good tips there. Good tips. Yeah.
Don't be afraid to interrupt us because we'll just keep talking.
Oh, that's all right. No worries.
It's one of those North American things. We don't know. We can't be quiet, you know.
Well, you should have been on here when I was eating, then I was quiet.
Yeah, he was quiet.
Oh, I was. Well, I wasn't on here, but I was watching you eat. Yeah, it looked very nice.
DC Outdoors says, agreed, guys. Otherwise, you risk the gear ruining your trip. Yeah, practice at home. Practice. You know.
I bought a German Army Zeltbahn tent. It was only like 30 quid. Don't know what it's like. I don't know what it is in dollars. And I put it in the garden. They said put it in the garden for 3 days and soak it and all that sort of thing. So I put it in the garden. It rained for 3 days because it always does in London. Went out there to get in it and my back touched it. It soaked straight away. So
yeah,
no good. So I do test things in the garden. I just don't want to put the hammock up on my fence post because I rip them down. Yeah. But
that'd be great in the middle of the night, wouldn't it?
Oh my goodness, yeah. But I've had people that I know that have practiced in the hot tents, and they have burnt holes in things, you know, and then the instinct, like if you have a really flimsy pipe coming out the top of a tent, and the wind comes along and shears it off the stove, and the instinct is for you to grab. And the first thing you do is you got bare skin on 200 degrees worth of titanium, and you know what's going to happen.
Oh, you're going to burn your hands up?
Yeah. You're going to lose your tent. You're going to lose your skin to begin with, you know. And I set it all up. I practice it, you know, and I've had heavy winds come along, and I bought a big, more stout pipe. But I always had those like welder's gloves. I'll bring a welder's gloves with me. That way, if I get one of those emergency disconnects, I can reach. Yeah, exactly.
This is a pigskin leather glove. I got them for $4 in a Dollarama here.
Mm-hmm.
And these are one of the best investments I ever made for handling hot stuff, fire stuff. I mean, like, you're not going to hold it on for a long time, but you don't want to hold anything that's hot on for a long time.
It's a quick fix. It's a quick grab. Grab and get rid of it. But better to touch something with a glove on, you know, one of them kind of gloves, than that instinct to reach, and all you have is your bare hand against that hot metal, and you know what's going to happen, you know. So
I got a bit of a leg up on that one because I'm a butcher. So when I see something falling, my natural tendency is to let it fall, because if I'm in doing my job and one of the knives falls off of the table, I mean, like, they're a foot long, and you make a grab for a foot long knife that's razor sharp, you're probably going to lose a digit.
Right. So let it fall.
Let it fall and pick it up off the ground. That's
like, Grandpa used to always say the thing about you're driving down the old country road at 50 miles an hour and a deer jumps out. What's worse, hitting the deer or slamming on the brakes? Slamming on the brakes, because you just have no idea where you're going to go. You know,
you're going to lose control of your vehicle.
Right. Or if you hit the deer, you know what's going to happen. Boom. You know, you might get a window full of deer, but if you slam on them brakes, you're going to be tunked right in the ditch, hit a tree or anything else, you know. So, and
we don't have. I don't think we have deer here on the Avalon. I've never seen any.
Wow,
we get them
here. Yeah,
I've never seen bears here either.
Yes, we sure do, man. Let's see, we've caused a whole bunch of people to talk about practicing with gear. Stealth freedom. I made a mistake of falling asleep with my shoes on and woke up with a bug net all ripped up. Yep, done that, man. I sure have. And messed up sleeping bags and everything else, you know.
That's another thing. Do you have a bug net for your hammock?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that is a must when you're out in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way. My hammock didn't have a bug net on it, so I set it up and I just laid down. I was out here one day and I was just laid down and I kind of fell asleep for half an hour. When I woke up, I just had fly bites all over me.
Wow.
So then I went out and bought a bug net.
Heidi says, I would never want to risk hanging up a hammock out in public, flip-flopping in the eyes of the public. Gotta like what you... Well, you know, I see some of these guys, and I know we all know who we're talking about. Some of these channels that want to camp in the middle of a freeway roundabout, or you know, or behind the police station or something like that. No,
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Right, I'm not doing that. I will practice on my own territory, but if I'm gonna do something like that, I'm going to go away from the world, away from the public.
Go sleep next to a fence on a highway.
Yeah, and there are 4 or 5 channels that do that. You know, if you want to do that, go ahead. But that's not exactly my thing. But
no, it's not going to be. I wouldn't mind doing some stealth camping, but it wouldn't be to that extreme.
Right. Stealth freedoms, drinking and hammocks don't always mix either. I flipped backwards 3 times within 10 minutes, talking about hurting and embarrassed. Yeah. I can understand that. Let's see, Audacity Dawning is in the room. Good. Hello, man. All right. Let's see who else has slid in here. John Anderson, after 10 minutes just getting into the hammock inside the sleeping bag, finally got comfy. Then you suddenly have to go to the bathroom. Well, that happens in tents too. Yeah. Get all comfortable and the non-glamorous things that campers don't tell you about having to pee in the middle of the night. Do we open up our tents and go out into the darkness and pee? No, we generally go in a can or a bottle or something.
Oh dear.
What happened, Al?
There is a big, huge wasp in here with me. And I don't like them.
I actually heard a little tip on YouTube a couple of weeks back. There's a guy called Jim Bob Outdoors. He's in the UK as well. I met him last week. Really good guy. He's got a big channel. And he said, what you do when you get to your campsite, you drink all your beer straight away. Then you have 3 P's, go to bed.
There you go.
Said, go for a pee 3 times, then go to bed, and you won't get up all night.
Yeah, that's true.
That's if you can find your tent. Yeah.
Yeah. Or remember how to put it up, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There you go.
I'd done that the other week. Went camping with a friend. We had a few brandies. Blew up my pillow. Woke up in the morning to pack down. Let the pillow out and stunk the tent out of brandy. Got the fumes back in. It was bad.
I think I just pissed them off.
Yeah, that's not good, Al.
No. Time to get the fire smoking again, I think.
Yeah, that smoke can get them away, man. Yeah. Well, you know, guys, we've been up here for 1 hour and 45 minutes, and it's hard to believe. And we still got 15 people in the room, but we'll hang out another 5 minutes. And so if anybody has not shared their link, feel free to do so. That way, if there's somebody up here that you have not made acquaintance to, go ahead and do that. And you know how the YouTube thing is. You can like, comment, subscribe, but then you got to invest that time in and watch some video. And because that sub will not stick, you know, you'll wake up. Yeah. You'll be up 10 new subscribers, then you'll be happy, and then all of a sudden you look back a half hour later, right back where you were. So, yeah.
That happened to me. The first time I did the live stream, I went down and I looked at my subscriber channel, jumped by like 15, and I was like, oh my god. The next day they were all gone. I was like, what happened?
It happens to me all the time, Al. I mean, I've been, like I said, we're like 10 or 11 away from 1K. And the last week or two, I've gotten right up to it, and it'll fall back a little bit. Right up to it, fall back a little bit. I'm like, man, you know.
Stop it.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a football game. Your team gets all the way down to the other end of the field, but they can't get the ball in the end zone, you know. Then a minute later, they intercept, they go all the way back, get all the way back down into scoring position, and they still can't do it. And it happens all game long. You're like, hey, man, what's going on here, man? So
I've done a 400 subscriber giveaway.
Cool.
Got up in the morning, it was 399 again.
Yeah, yeah, we know you're paying.
Like, too early.
Yeah, that's why I haven't said much about the 1K giveaway, because we got to get there first.
Yeah. Well, that's like I said with mine. I'm planning on doing one when I hit 250.
Yeah.
But I want it to stick
Right.
before I do my giveaway, right?
Yeah, you don't want to get to 262 and the next morning you're back at 247. You know?
Yeah.
All right.
My luck, I'll drop down lower than what I was to begin with.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, I am, like I said, anybody that has not shared their link, feel free to do so. Chris W Outdoors is up here on the page. So any of you that have not met Chris W Outdoors, go on over to his channel and hit that red button and like, comment, you know, do your thing and all that kind of stuff. And like me and Al were talking about, probably after tomorrow, I'm off for 4 days. We'll do some videos, but we're also going to do another live. I'm going to estimate, what did we say, Al? Sunday around noon or 1 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I'll probably bring in a different group of people.
But
I know you took me off guard last time that you had your little surprise one.
Yeah, but I'll do like I did. I'll do like I did this time. I'll put a little thing up on the Facebook channel, then up on the YouTube thing, and just tell everybody we're going to go live.
Premiere or something.
Yeah, you know.
Put up a premiere in half an hour or something.
Yeah. All right. Well, anybody got anything else they want to say? And
thanks to Heidi for subbing to me. Thank you.
Chris,
Heidi here and there. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. It's a pleasure to have you up here. And anytime we're here, feel free to drop on in, man.
Yeah, no, it's about this. I will do.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. Everybody take care. Al, until next time. Chris, till next time. Everybody take care, man.
Thanks for having me, Dave. Good night.
All right, buddy. Take
Good night,
care.
everyone.
Mhm.